Man, what's good, YouTube? So today's the day, man. It feels like we've been talking about it forever. We're finally about to get the wrap on my car. If you guys didn't see the last video, I gave a little hint and a teaser of what my wrap's gonna be. This is the wrap that I got right here. I went ahead and picked it up from Metro Restyling. I went with the gloss black. When I get ready to actually put it on, I'll pull it out for you guys so you guys can check it out. Before I get started, I've got to start with taking off my 50th anniversary stripe. I know, you guys, my heart's breaking too. I don't want to have to do it, but I've got to do it so that I can lay the wrap down. So GM still sells the actual 50 stickers, so I'm gonna go ahead, pick up a set from GM. That way, I just have a set on hand for if I decide to go back or whatever I decide to end up doing. We've got to start with taking these stripes off right here. Then we got to get the hood washed. I've got to put an alcohol solution onto the hood, get the last little bit of anything off, and then we'll start laying the wrap. Check out the new lights in the shop, you guys. So this is gonna help out big time for laying the hood wrap on right here. We put a few of them up. We still got to put the rest of them up, but yeah, it's way more lit than before, so hopefully you guys can actually see me now. The engine is still fairly warm, so I'm hoping that's warm enough to kind of get these stickers started. If not, we'll get the heat gun on it, but let's see. There we go. Got it started. Oh, doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh, that's one down. Paint looks good underneath. Hard to tell if it's faded or not. Maybe a little bit, but I bet you a good polish on this clear coat, they'd probably look exactly the same. But yeah, let's get the rest of these stickers. All of the wrap just comes off in like these little shards like this. So yeah, it's a headache. Heat gun's definitely your best friend. So in order to remove the hood vents here, you need to remove the engine cover, hood cover thing. I don't know what that's called. And then you take these bolts out right here. They're 10 millimeters. And then the hood vent just pops out of these clips here. So this is actually held on there with like a little bit of a weather stripping or a seal type of a deal on the vent. So it sticks a little bit, but not too bad. So we got all the hood vents removed. Now it's time to get this hood into the wall. So I got things cleaned up here now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol and get the last little bit of everything off. I've got a 70% isopropyl alcohol here. So I'm gonna start off going over the edges of where the wrap was. It seems like still just a little bit of stickiness. So I got my rag here, you guys, getting it all cleaned up. I got all the big sticky stuff off that was around the stickers. I can feel on my hood though. Could definitely go for a good polish or even like a clay bar. I can just feel all the, you just feel little things stuck to the paint. The sides that didn't have the sticker are a little bit rougher than the rest. I know some people clay bar before they even do the wrap, but not that serious. All right, you guys, let's get this wrap out. I got my measurements. I'm kind of dreading taking this wrap out because it's not on an actual roll. So I got a feeling that once I take it out of this right here, that it's just gonna be a big old roll. You know what I mean? Like unspiral. It is what it is. We'll figure it out, but let's get into it. So here we go, you guys. I got gloss black. Now I know a lot of people get the matte black because that's what comes on the 1LEs, but because I'm gonna also put it on the roof of my car, I don't really like the way the matte black looks on the roof, and then to have that on the trunk, I don't know, I just don't like that. And then I don't want to have a matte hood with a gloss black roof. That just doesn't work. So I'm gonna go all gloss black. I think it'll look better. I know it doesn't totally look shiny right now, but that's because there's this plastic film over it. Now I was a little bit nervous about even going gloss black because from everything that I can read, everyone says that the hardest wraps to put on are gloss because they scratch the easiest. So everyone recommends if it's your first time that you just go with the matte wrap. But you know, we don't like to make anything easy around here, so I went ahead and I'm gonna just jump in head first. Plus it's the color I want ultimately. If I've got to reapply it, I bought enough to reapply it if I need to. So if that's what it comes to, that's what it comes to. Just want to see how it looks. It's not all that expensive in the end, so yeah. All right, you guys, so we got the hood wrap just laid on here. I've got my little toolkit here. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got a knife, it's got some gloves so you don't scratch it. Another tool for cutting the wrap. This is like a squeegee for laying it down. You see it's got the felt pads on the end. You guys wanna make sure you get the felt pads because it allows you to push down on the wrap without scratching it. And then something I think is really handy is having these magnets here. So this allows you to kind of hold the wrap in place. And these magnets have a little felt tip on them, so it won't actually scratch your wrap. So the wrap, it really ended up not being that much of an issue to cut, especially to cut it as one person just all by myself. It really wasn't that bad at all. So everything went down pretty easy. It was easy to cut, get into place. The next step is to go ahead and remove the backing on this. I think what I'm gonna try to do is lay a spot right here in the middle, get it all attached in the middle, and then just work my way out from each side. So yeah, from what I can tell, the wrap is fairly forgiving. Like if it sticks someplace kind of funky, you can pull it back up, heat it up, and it'll take the wrinkles and stuff out. So yeah, I'm about to find out, you guys. I'm a little bit nervous, but hey, that's what we do this for. So I'm gonna do it, so if I mess up, you guys can see what not to do. So the wrap I decided to go with, you guys, is the 3M. Now this is their 2080 series. They have, I think it's called like a 1080 series, but this one is a little bit more expensive and it's supposed to be a little bit thicker of a wrap, I believe, and just a little bit better quality gloss. So that's why I went ahead and decided to stick with the 280. That went easier than I thought. So I'm probably getting way ahead of myself, guys, but it really wasn't all that bad. It's been pretty easy so far. If you can look here from this angle, you can see I established a line going all the way down the middle. And then now I'm gonna start on this side, start getting all this laid down, and yeah, it's going pretty smooth so far. Still a little bit nervous about the edges and tucking it underneath the hood. Got all of this side laid. It started getting a little bit harder for sure, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. All right, you guys, so I've got one side laid. These lights, man, these lights have been huge. I'm so glad I put these up. I don't know if that comes across on camera, if I can get the angle, but like right here where it's not stuck, you can clearly see the bubbles. If you push down, they start to go away. So yeah, I still need to attach this whole side, but I had to switch cameras on you guys, man. My GoPro died. So like I was saying, it really isn't that hard. I can't say like it's super easy, but it's definitely not hard, you guys. The felt, it's scratching it a little bit, but not too bad. I think eventually I'm going to ceramic coat it anyway, so it's kind of like, we'll see what it looks like in 3 weeks from now. We've got no idea. I've got no idea, but for a first timer, absolutely zero experience. I mean, the only thing vinyl I've laid, you guys, is the little stickers on the side of my car there. So yeah, it's not much. It's really not bad. I would definitely recommend you guys try it if you haven't done it before. I'm gonna get this other side knocked out. I'll show you guys what it's looking like afterwards. I'll let you guys know what I had trouble with, what I had little issues with. Oh, I can't believe it, you guys, but I mean, we are essentially done. I need to press it down right around where the vents go. I need to tuck the corners in, but damn, y'all, we freaking did it, man. It seriously was not even that bad, you guys. Like, I totally 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000% recommend that you go ahead and wrap your hood. But yeah, I'm gonna get the wrap trimmed up around here so it's not so much excess. Get it tucked underneath the hood. Hey, we rocking and rolling, baby. I'm so juiced right now. Like, it's looking hella good, you guys. I'm glad I went with gloss. I do see like a little bit of scratches in there from the felt pad, but again, like I said, I'm not really tripping on it. If we've got to lay it again, we will down the road, but for my first time ever, I'm too juiced right now, you guys. It looks hella good, so let's get it, boy. Let's get it. Okay, so we got the wrap cut here to go around the hood because we need to tuck it up underneath. Now, something I saw that everybody says pretty much is you want the least amount of tension possible on your edges. So when you get to the edges, try not to stretch the wrap any, because if you stretch the wrap, it just makes it more likely once it heats up to pull back and begin to come off. Because as you guys saw me use the heat gun actually causes the wrap to shrink a little bit. You can already see it's gonna be tough in areas like this where, you know, there's so much extra wrap and you're going around a curve that I really need to cut like a stress relief cut in this wrap. These hoods, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like there's a little lip there and then kind of this hump. I'm gonna try to bring it all the way in past this little ridge here. I swear Ryobi makes a tool for everything, you guys. I don't know why they ain't cut your boy a check yet. Ooh, you know it's looking hella good, y'all. Hella good. I probably shouldn't have parked in the shade here so you guys could get a better view of it, but I love the way that it came out. Gives my car an entirely different look. Yo, I'm super juiced about it. I hope it's coming across on the camera okay, you guys. All right, so we got it all done, obviously. I mean, you guys are seeing it. We got the vents put back in. Everything looks good, man. I mean, we'll see. Like they say, it takes about a week before you actually see things start peeling up. So I'll give it a little bit of time to see if I start getting anything peeling up like in these front corners. For my first time, I'm hella happy with it. It laid down easy. It was dumb easy to do. I'm definitely doing the rest of my car, no hesitation, no doubt about it. If you guys are ever thinking about wrapping your car, definitely do it. If you guys got questions about something that I did, drop them in the comments down below. I hope I did a good job of explaining everything. The only thing I would say though is that I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. I might have to get my phone out to show you guys. I can see it on my phone camera a lot better, but I've got just like these little tiny, I guess they're bubbles. It's just like these little tiny minuscule ones. I don't know what's going on with that. I had some of those when I put on the tent. Those little spots right there, I kind of got them just in random places, and they're just like little tiny bubbles. They don't really push down. Like I was saying, I had them on my side markers when I put my side markers on originally, and then eventually they all went away. But also when you put the side markers on, you put water underneath. So I'm hoping that these suck down and go away. I also very well may have did something wrong. If you guys know more about wrap, you know something that I did wrong, whatever, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because by no means am I a professional at this, but I'm happy with it. For my first time ever, it went down smooth. It was easy. Now it's a little bit time consuming, I'm not gonna lie. It's not hard laying it, but just getting it to stick everywhere, tucking it in like every single little crease, that definitely took me a few hours. Taking off the old wrap, man, that took me a cool minute. So if I do this again, well, when I do this again, I should say, I'm definitely taking all this off first, try to prep it as much as I can, and then maybe just like the day of that I'm gonna wrap, just use the isopropyl alcohol or whatever to, you know, get the last little bit of whatever off. I'm happy with it, you guys. I'm definitely happy. That's gonna do it for today's video. It's your boy ZT Zoomin, and I'm out, baby. Peace.